What's up, guys? Welcome back to Termite Off-Road. So today, Andrew and I are in Desoto, and it is raining. And we're having a good time. We're having fun. Like, it's fun.
It's fun.
But we're out here. I'm filming some devotions for Through the Dust, and Andrew's kind of helping with some of that filming, but we're out here, and she's just kind of getting some practice riding some single track stuff, some washout stuff, and the rain is just adding to the fun. So
cut to the clip of Wes saying, I'm gonna go up this to show you that you can do it. What do I do? Oh gosh, I did it. I'm following you.
yeah, I didn't mean do it.
Well, I did it.
I mean, it's fine. It wasn't like nothing extreme.
It wasn't that, well, I mean.
No, the easy, obvious line down the middle, I was like, that's what we came in. Coming back out, I was like, I'm just going to show you that you can hit one of these other two, and it's not going to crash you. But I didn't literally mean for her to follow me, but she did. And when I hit it, I was in second, and my foot, it threw the bike in neutral, so I blocked down on the top end of it. I'm still getting used to this bike, and she's still getting used to her bike, so we're out here.
I'm getting used to bike.
Well, yeah, you know, but we're having fun. So, but yeah, it is raining, but I don't think we'll have to wash bikes today when we get home.
It's not dusty.
No, it's not dusty, and hasn't been raining, so it's not muddy, so we'll not have to wash when we get back home. So anyway, all right, we're going to bring you guys along, because we're just going to kind of ride today. We have no real major agenda. We're just kind of out here today and kicking around, because hunting season starts. Youth rifle season starts this weekend, and then after that it's dog season, and then after that it's rifle season. So once hunting season kicks off, it's kind of hard to find a lot of time to ride, because it's just so many people out here hunting. And so we're trying to take advantage of one of the last few days and get out and do some riding. So we're gonna get back at it. I'm just gonna come help you. Okay, hold on. If you stay in that gully, you can run that line all the way up here to where I am. You shouldn't have to get out of it. Stay with it, just straight up where I am. Good job. All right, right here, let me just go in the middle. Yeah, all right, see right here in the middle, there's a, follow that little hump down. There you go. You're getting pretty good at that.
I am. I'm getting better at it.
All right, we stopped for a break. Yeah, we literally, this person, so we stopped here to film a Through the Dust. If you've watched that one, or when that one comes out, you'll see. So we were standing here, and I had started filming one. I heard a car coming, so I paused. And coming down this road here, somebody in a Jeep Renegade, and I mean rally car style. Rally car. Like, dude was just hauling, and I'm standing here like, I really hope that thing does not lose control, because I'm going to have to bail off the side of this bridge right here if he does. I have nowhere to go. But, man, he hit here, and he just downshift. Wow! Like, he was
Tires left the ground.
Yeah, like he was flying. And down here, the road kind of has a pretty decent hump up here, and he never let out.
I walked out of the woods because I was peeing. I was just like...
Yeah, like,
Yikes.
I almost wish I wouldn't have stopped the camera, because it was like, I felt like I was at a rally race.
Yeah, I mean.
We've had a good day. The bikes are kind of dirty.
Mine is very dirty.
Yeah, Andrea, she got more mud on hers than I did.
I'm not good at picking lines yet, apparently. I just wiped off my headlight because it was covered.
Yeah, it's
spray.
Yeah. But it's been a good day.
This is a weird request. If you're a gal who rides motorcycles, how do you fix your hair to go under the helmet? Because
she's had a hard time with this.
It's, if I put it in a ponytail, it slides down. A braid looks terrible because I have a little thin hair. I tried these, and like I've got a headache because they were so tight, so I've had to loosen them up, but then my bangs fall out, and then I got hair in my face. What do you do? Is there something special? Should I pay the $50 for the little hair pouch thing? I don't know. If you have a suggestion, throw it my way.
I told her to shave her head.
You did not. You did not. You like my hair. We've had a battle finding me stuff. Wes is starting to see the...
Yeah, the women's gear is not as plentiful.
It's not. But
yeah.
We're there.
Well, we're getting there. Hey, we're out here. That's what matters. All right, guys. We're going to get back on the road, start heading to the house.
He's working, termite. I mean, how close you want to be? In here? Cause you in here. You know what I realized? Termite's the only V8 on the property.
No, bait not.
I mean, but...
Oh, it's V8.
But, I mean, I know it is technically, but it's not.
It is. It's a 318.
But it's like a,
It's respectable.
but it's like a baby V8.
It's a small block.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, Termite's the only Hemi.
Don't ever count a 318 out. Those are the wisest words you'll ever hear.
But I mean, what if we lined it and even my Jeep up?
Blow you out the water.
I bet it wouldn't. I don't think it would. Okay, what all you got here?
Well, my brother bought a sod farm a few years ago, and he has since closed the shop portion of it, and he's going to turn it into a gym. So he hit me up and said he had all this stuff in there. Wonder if I wanted it. So.
And Cap Rat Wesley said, absolutely.
It's a drill press.
I know it's stuff. I get it.
Humongous vise and another hydraulic press. And
yeah. Let's see.
So.
Is that for a fireplace?
It's just a I-beam.
For a fireplace?
You can use it in a fireplace, but it's not this I-beam. They build buildings and bridges and.
I know what I-beam is. I'm asking you why you brought this.
It's mounted to the bottom of the press.
Oh, okay.
Just get that gate down and let's get this unlocked.
Oh my gosh.
So we got this, got the drill press set up. I'm waiting on battery charge. I'm gonna cut this back piece of steel off. I don't need that on the back of that table. And I'll probably put it here. And this has got a really good vise. Prentice Vise Company. I love these old vices, but it's in really good shape, works good. So I may clean it up some too and kind of make it look, I like watching those videos of guys who restore those vices. It always looks cool, but just a few new things in the shop. All right, y'all. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I just had to tote this from the porch. A little winded. But, so this right here is something for the Gladiator. It just has the factory sliders on it. And I like the way they look. I like it. But, you know, wife, kids, and people getting in and out of it, it's not the easiest thing. So in here, we've got some sliders / steps type thing, and gonna get these babies opened up and see what they look like. All right, so these are not your most expensive things in the world. Got them on Amazon. They were $200 and something, but they had good reviews. They're the rhino skin, but I like the way they looked. Because I didn't want anything with, like, you know, you got your slider and then it comes down to a step. I didn't want that because that seems like it would want to hang up. We got all of our hardware. Get one of them unwrapped here. All right, so that's your front. A little bit wider at the front. There's your back. But I like them. They got it's kind of raised up there. The bottom of them. They're probably not the beefiest. They kind of feel a little thin, but I'm not rock crawling. You know, I just wanted something that kind of kept the ground clearance, that didn't hang down, because these are, you know, if you turn them up, they are flat. So there's no dip down for a step. So they're not the best step in the world because you still have to kind of get your foot up high. But at least you got something now you can put your foot on and grab the handle and get up in there. But I think those are gonna work. So I may get the Gladiator pulled in here and get those slapped on because I think they look good. I think they're gonna look good. I like them. I was gonna build some myself, and this is kind of what I was already gonna build, because I have the sliders on here and I have another set of sliders leaning up on the back of the shop that came off of my cousin's Gladiator that I was gonna make some sliders for termite with. And still may do that, I don't know, but I was gonna build pretty much this. And so when I saw these, for the price that these were, it was cheaper than buying the materials, doing all the labor, the work, and then trying to get them, you know, coated and something. For right now, I guess, is what I'm saying. because like I said, these were like 250, I think, something like that. They weren't too bad. But we'll see. We'll see how they hold up, and you know, we may get into fabbing some up in the future. But for right now, these will get us by, and everybody can be happy getting in and out of the Jeep, and I won't have to hear complaining. All righty. It's kind of rainy today, and we've got plans this afternoon. So I had a little hour or two here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to slap these things on. See, it shouldn't take too long. We got to take these off, obviously, and get those going. So what I can tell, they're not too bad, and then we'll just keep these to the side. I have another set back here with all my junk. Right there, you can see them leaned up. That's them. But so like I said, one day we may build some custom ones, but for now, these are gonna get us by, because I don't have to drive lately. I just have not had drive to really get in and get down and dirty with something building and fabbing, and so, but I know the fire will light back. You know, sometimes you just kind of go through a little season where you just don't feel like getting into too much, but I'm liking the Gladiator, man. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm really digging it. These wheels may go. I don't hate them. I like the bronze. I definitely want to go back bronze. Just not totally crazy about these. I do have some wheels that I've wanted for a couple of years now. If I ever, you know how you dream, if I ever got a Gladiator, these are the wheels that I'd want. And so I don't know. I like the tires. Like I said, I don't hate these, but they're a little fancy. Insert Andrew rolling her eyes right now, because when I mentioned it to her, she just looked at me like, really? Like, you know, how most wives do. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get to opening up all these hardware and all this kind of stuff, and see. Don't look too bad. Got instructions here. Don't look to be too challenging. Just got to put the brackets together, looks like. But get these popped off, and we'll get this done. All right, so this is my first time. I've always heard these things are easy to work on, and it's proven to be true. But at each one of these brackets, you've got two 10mm nuts. You just do two, 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 and two, and then you undo your main bolts here, and then pull out just like you saw me doing the time lapse. It's got these little lights wired in under here. It definitely ain't factory because of all the tape. But there's some kind of LED under here, I'm assuming, to shine light at the floor whenever, maybe when you open the door or something. I don't know. They've never worked, so I don't know if they're not hooked up or what. But so here's our three brackets. It says here the center, they look the same, but the center bracket has an oblique cut on the top. And these are the top, and I'm gonna assume it's talking about that little notch there, because this one don't have it and that one don't have it. I'm assuming this is the center, because then it says the rear mounting bracket has a notch in the rear. I'm gonna assume it's talking about that notch right there. So I'm gonna guess this is the rear, which would make this the front. At least that's what I'm figuring. And I also opened the bag and the bolts all spilled out, so it's going great. All right, we've got all three of our brackets on. They're loose still. They says do not tighten. And when I was reading kind of the reviews of these steps, That's what everybody said, was do not tighten nothing up till everything has, you know, all bolts are in. So I just kind of took out the slack with ratchet and stuff, you know what I mean? So you don't have to do so much with everything. So now it's time to put the step on here. I'm curious as to how hard it's going to be to get this bolt in. I know this one will be easy, but I'm curious about this one in the back. So we'll see. So far, everything lines up great. I haven't had one issue with stuff not wanting to line up. Now, as far as being a slider goes, you know, with the brackets hanging lower than the actual slider itself, that's obviously not good. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Most designs have a bar that comes down off of here and comes down, and that would cover your bracket. And I mean, heck, we may one day just do that, modify these, and just put a slide bar under it, if we even get to that point, you know. So, all right, we can get one more bolt and we can start snugging this up. I mean, I still got to, I think when I tighten them up, it'll suck them in a little bit, but because they're still real loose and saggy, but it's not bulky. I mean, I'm a minimal guy. I like the factory just slider as it was. But you know, this being a daily driver and your family's got to get in and out of it, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. My Ram that I sold, I heard it every time somebody got in my truck. When are you gonna put steps on this thing? Why don't you have steps on this thing? So, you know, I just grab the handle and step up in there. But, you know, I know that's easier said than done for different people. And so, you know, just to keep the family happy, throwing these on. But they look as good as I think one could look off of Amazon. So, all right, well, I'm gonna tighten this side down and we'll move on to the driver's side. All right, well, you can see they don't stick out bad. They're not bulky and obtrusive or nothing like that. I think, I may be wrong, I don't know what this plug right here goes to. I'm thinking that this thing might have had power steps on it and they took them off because the factory sliders had been off before because the bolts weren't, you could just tell. You could tell they were factory bolts, but you could tell they had been off before. So that's what I'm thinking all this is. But, and then this light just kicked on, which, because I've never seen them come on. But there's a, on the other side, over here, there is this little box. Let's see, you can see it easier if I just do this. This little box right here. And I'm thinking that may be kind of the control box. I don't know. But I want to look into all that and get that figured out because I'm tear all that mess out. Get it out of there. But I like them. I think they'll work. I didn't want the kind, like I said, that had the steps hanging down because it just seems like it could hang up on something. Again, I don't know how crazy this is ever going to be in the future. I have no idea. When we bought the XR, I don't know what, 2-3 years ago, I bought it just to kind of play around on, and you see what that's turned into. So, so who knows? I don't plan on this being a major part of the channel. It's really just my daily kind of when I'm not in date night or termite, because even since I've had this, I still jump in one of them too, when I'm going to town and stuff. But this is more for the family. You know, it's just comfortable. It's nice. I like it. So I'm going to probably just pull the light just unplugged. So I'm going to just take the light off and then maybe end up taking that plug out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The steps are on. They look good. I like them. And those are rhino skin. I'll put a link to them in the description off of Amazon. Again, are they probably the strongest, most rock crawlingest? Nah. I mean, they're Amazon. Again, I think they were like $230, $250, something like that. We know what they are. But if they'll work for a step for right now, then as this thing progresses, however it progresses, we will more than likely, if it goes crazy far, we will end up just building our own thing. And in which I will probably reincorporate those and just build a step off of that, because that's pretty similar to what I was going to do anyway. So, anywho, that's our video for this week, guys. You got to see a little bit of riding. Got to see a little bit of shop stuff. I got some stuff moved in, some stuff tore out. I'm finna put the big red press here. And I think I'm gonna put the dies in it to bend plate with. You know, you can and get it don't have a jack. So I'm gonna buy the air jack and use that big die for like bending plate and stuff like that, and just keep using my smaller one for whatever I'm doing. But I got this corner cleaned out, so once I pull the Gladiator out, I'm gonna pull termite back in here with the trailer and unload that die, that press there. But yeah, digging it. There's old Dud. What's up, bud? Hey, what are you doing? Making any rounds? So yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna get the Gladiator back out of here, clean my mess up, get the press put in, and then I think we gotta go to archery practice. So we'll see you guys next week.